Truckers X TV on air. We are now live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. In the previous episode, it was the beginning of the trial where Detective Emma Skye was put as a testimony for Trucy Wright. And now today, ladies and gentlemen, we'll begin our next witness. Before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to do me a favor and hit that like button. Your support is greatly appreciated. Now, let's call the next witness. The Bonny. But also a Bonnie and Clyde moment reference. Witness. Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the court. It's very nice to meet all of you. I am a lagomorphing illusionist from the land of fairy tales, Bonny de Fame. I can't wait to do some magic tricks for all of you.
Nice act. Please, witness, this is the time and place for all things, including magic.
But it would be okay if I do just a little magic, right? Come on, please. Look, everybody's waiting. Now's my chance to shine.
That is your second time.
My second time doing what?
3 times the charm. There will be no further warnings. You should know that from our preparatory meeting, correct?
Yeep!
Is no one exempt from His Holiness' rosary of suffering? May we have your testimony, witness, once you've recovered from your disappointment?
Well, as a huge fan of Trucy's, I don't really want to testify against her. But I guess I have to, don't I?
As a huge fan of Trucy's, huh? After what we saw that snickling fake. Bonnie and Clyde right here. This is a Bonnie and Clyde. Not really like they're trying to steal the money, that's all. She doesn't gain the fame, but this will gain her if she wins. Sure, you're a real fan, alright. Of destroying Trucy, you mean. The witness testimony. The understage passage.
I really can't believe that Trucy killed Mr. Rios. I guess it's possible for a small girl to lift a dead body up if she used the stage lift.
And that's right. Wait. I was saying the winch.
It is possible. Could Trucy really have? If Trucy did use the stage lift, I think she must have used stage lift number 2. I was on stage for the entire show, by the way.
Okay, there's 2 things that kind of piqued my mind. You were on stage the whole time, and you sure about that? There is no question. The entire audience could testify to that fact. What's more, she is shown clearly on the TV show footage as well.
I couldn't possibly have killed Mr. Rios, not little old me.
How old are you? Therefore, the only person who could have killed the victim on stage is the accused. Furthermore, by using a stage lift, even a petite young lady could have raised the body up to stage without difficulty. You've got to be kidding me! Very well, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. I just wanted to go over here just to get that bottom screen going on. Understage passage. We have 4 tries, come on. We can't believe Trucy killed Mr. Rios. It's possible for a small if she uses the stage lift. Hold it! What makes you think it would be possible? It's not like you tried it out yourself, right?
Well,
actually, we did try it ourselves. You did? Detective Skye, if you would.
Oh! So that's why you made me do that.
Detective Skye, what did he have you do?
The prosecutor asked me to try raising one of the male police officers with the stage lift. Without a single word of explanation as to why he was making me do it.
You're kidding!
It's as if he really can foresee all of our counter-arguments.
Do not underestimate this humble servant of the Holy Mother. More like haughty.
I guess that means Trissy could have lifted the dead body up. Does that mean... Is it possible? Could Trissy really have?
Hold it!
Is what possible? Could Trissy really have? What, Miss Defame? Please finish your sentence.
Well,
Don't try to beat around the bush. Come right out and say it. Why not tell the court what you really believe?
What I really believe? Of course I don't believe Trissy could ever commit murder. Such an amazing girl. Oh no. Okay, I was about to say she's gonna talk in hyper mode. Taking all the facts into account, what else can I think? I know of at least 3 other unflattering things you really think about Trissy. How can you attack this girl when she's obviously speaking with reserve?
There is such a thing as reading between the lines, Mr. Justice. It's sad how the youth today lack the ability to do such a basic thing.
Judge? Looking at me like that isn't going to help me stick my foot in my mouth less, Your Honor. Witness, please describe what the accused might have... Okay. Second to the last, okay.
Hold it!
Stage lift number 2? You mean the stage lift shown here on the left? She said she couldn't move stage 1, right?
That's right, with a stage lift. I think even a small girl can even lift a dead body up to the stage.
So that makes her the murderer in your opinion?
Of course not! I believe in Trissy! Like I said, I'm a huge fan of hers.
Oh, brother. How long is she gonna keep up this act? Defense, what position was stage lift number 2 in after the show? Let's see. If I recall, it was in the fully raised position. Ah! And the reason why it was fully raised is because the accused used it to lift the victim's body, wouldn't you agree? Feel free to slowly mull it over while you roast over the flames of hell, you evil red pepper. So now I'm also evil?
Well, I was on stage for the entire show, by the way.
There is nothing else to contradict that, cause there was proof. If Trissy did... Okay, let's see. Why would it script over? Okay, let's double check on this stage. Understage passage. Back. There's something, really. Okay, crime photo. Okay. Sword contains the rubber sword. The stage lift Trissy had to move out of the way during the show since it was already all the way up. I think she must have used... Since it was already all the way up. If Trissy did use stage lift, I think she must have used stage lift number 2.
Objection!
No! That's the wrong one! Ah, come on! Ah, come on! We're down to 3! Yeah, that's how it goes. Seems pretty normal to me, Your Honor. I'm down to 3 now, what the heck? Present. There's gotta be something to it. Trissy's statement. Trissy moved the stage lift to cover for Bonnie's mistake. She told no one about this. Yo, which one am I supposed to use? Recording on Trissy's escape trick. We didn't even see it. What the heck? Oh, is this a recording of that moment? Again?! We're back here again?! I mean, I'm using it whatever I'm doing, but this is nothing that I want. Let's see, what can I use? Should Trucy use a stage lift? I think she must have used stage lift number 2. Details, prints on the coffin, prints on the top panel, unknown, side panels. Mysterious, Trucy wore gloves during the show. Let's see, what do I want to use? Tracy's statement. Bonnie messed up Mr. Hat's position for the escape trick, placing him opposite to the script location. On the right side, as a result, Tracy had quickly moved the lifts under the stage. She never told anyone that she moved the stage. We gotta try.
Objection!
No! We did it again! Yeah, we're gonna look it up. Great. Well, I don't know what was I thinking, but let's see. Statement 6. Statement 6. Green marker. Wait. Present statement 6. There's only 5. We have consult. Hold up. Who are we talking to? Press all statements. I guess.
Hold it!
We're down to 2. We have to use consult as a guide. I mean... We're down to 2. I guess we have no other choice but to press on her.
Huh? You gotta be kidding me. Don't spit on my hair and tell me it's raining, lawyer boy. I'm right there in footage, or are you too much of an idiot to see? Huh?
Mr. Fame, are you feeling alright? You seem suddenly different.
Oh, oops. Where did that came from, right? Oh my. Seemed to have snapped there for a second, didn't I?
Bonny! You didn't just snap. You broke character just now.
In any case, I was on stage the whole time performing magic. I mean, you saw me in footage, right? My dazzling, flawless performance?
Flawless? That's odd considering of what you told me. You said that you made a mistake, or you positioned Mr. Hat.
Mr. Fame, to what is the defense referring?
Well, I made a little mistake on stage. I was in charge of operating Mr. Hat, you see?
And we had to go over this again. According to script, blah blah. He was supposed to be on the left in the coffin. But instead, he flubbed her up and made it to the right. And because of that mistake, Trucy had to move the stage lifts around.
I feel really bad about messing Trissy up like that with my goof. Heh.
Like, I really don't want to spoil myself too much. I'm trying to figure it out on my own, but we're down to 2. Darn it, I don't see any inconsistencies in her testimony.
Now do you know who the real killer is? Come on, Gramps, don't just sit there. Hand down your ruling pronto. Do it quick before you keel over up there.
I beg your pardon?
Oops. Oh, what's gotten into me? I'm so sorry.
I give her another 5 minutes before she tears off that mask.
Well, defense, are you ready to let it all go now?
Of course not. I'll never give up.
I see this is fate. The sacred scriptures of Kunanis describe a variety of hells for the damned. There's someone like you who struggles ceaselessly against his fate. Papal Zojin seems most appropriate.
People boil what?
Oh wait, that's Kunais.
What sort of terrible place is Popo Bojing?
A place where the more one struggles, the further one falls into the abyss. At the bottom of the abyss, a ferocious beast awaits. Think of it as akin to an Atulon sand pit trap. I don't know what that. And a lion.
Oh, there's one of those in my backyard.
Wow, Kunai's hell is closer to home than I thought.
Now then, it would appear that the witness testimony supports the prosecution's claims that the defendant is the only one who could have killed the victim on the stage. How are we supposed to get out of this jam?
Hey, Apollo, if you can't find any contradictions, maybe it's time to use analytical psychology.
You mean...
I heard some discord in Bonnie's voice while she was testifying. Noise level 100%. See? Widget is picking up on noise in her heart.
That's right. Athena can hear things out. Things others can't with her super sensitive hearing. She can hear the emotions people suppress as a kind of noise or discord in their voices. Alright, Athena, let's give it a try.
You got it!
Hold it!
Your Honor! I'm afraid that our witness, Mr. Fame, is suffering under terrible traumatic stress due to a horrible incident.
She is?
Yes, well, with that terrible death on stage, and her beloved Tracy getting arrested, she's under awful strain of shock. In fact, I don't know how much more she can take before she's unfit to testify. What?
Oh, I've heard of that. What is it called? Postal stress disorder? It's where a person becomes uncontrollably angry, I think. I read about it somewhere.
That's going postal, Your Honor. This is PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder?
So that's why the witness acts so hostile at times, as if she were a different person.
Yes, and I think her condition is clouding her memory of the incident. Therefore, I suggest a short therapy session for the witness. Hold it, huh? Therapy? You don't know the first thing about a magician's mental strength. I risked my life jumping through rings of fire and having my body sawn in half. Oopsie. Boy, I have watched my temper, don't I?
The bunny!
Mr. Bonny! Come back!
Miss Sykes, please do whatever you can to help this unfortunate young lady.
And what exactly is this child planning to do, Mr. Justice?
With her super sensitive hearing, Miss Sykes can hear a witness' true emotions. Simply from tone and inflection, she can tell exactly what a person is feeling.
I can even pick out feelings that a witness is trying to suppress or hide. Widget projects the emotions I hear into the mood matrix, where I can analyze them.
It sounds like some sort of superior devilry. Though I find it hard to believe, I must ask, how do emotions constitute evidence? While I won't say that emotions can be taken as evidence per se, I have seen how instrumental Miss Sykes' work has been in cracking a case. Therefore, I wholly support giving it a try.
I see. If you are in favor of it, Your Honor, then I have no objections.
And this mere monk can see that something disturbs the witness.
Alright, it's time. Apollo, you remember how to conduct a therapy session, right? Of course, you're the lead in this case after all.
Fair enough, but
do I need a refresher?
I do not know how to do this, so let's do this.
Okay, but I think I can use a refresher.
Alright.
So Bonnie's emotions are shown here in the mood matrix, right?
Exactly.
Exactly the emotions I picked up from her, that's when I'm projecting the program. The mood matrix gives a visual representation of a visuals, whatever. These four mood markers reflect fluctuations in the witness emotions. As testimony unfolds, the mood markers flash in reaction to the witness feelings. When the witness feels happy or is enjoying the memory, the happy will light up. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Okay, that's all we need to do. Okay. Widget reacts to the suppressed emotions via pinpointing inconsistencies between her and testimony. The noise level should drop to 0 and the therapy will be a success. When you find an unexpected emotion, touch pinpoint.
and then select the unexpected emotion or reaction from the 4 food markers. Okay, now to give it a whirl. Here we go. What the heck? I guess Trissy is the one who killed Mr. Rias? What the heck? Even she could move the body with that lift? What the heck is this? I was on stage at the time, pretty normal. But that terrible mistake, my stupid flub caused Trissy so much trouble. I feel so bad about it.
Got it!
What did I just do? I have to say, Miss Defame, you certainly are a strange one. Even though you said I feel so bad about it, it seems you were feeling happy about it.
Uh-huh.
Whack. I think I can guess why you were feeling happy. It's because you made a mistake. You messed Trissy up. Please do not penalize us. I think you were happy because you messed the defendant up. Am I right, aren't I?
Please, you gotta be kidding me! Why would I be happy I messed Trissy up? I'm a big fan of hers!
Because we saw you.
I hate her! I loathe her! I can't stand that Trissy Wright!
Blah blah blah, it's a flashback. We saw how you said you hated Trissy Wright. How you were glad she was in trouble, and even how it was what she deserved. Ouch. It looks like I hit the bunny in the head, so to speak. Noise level, 50%. We're not done yet.
Apollo, the noise level dropped. Now, if you can get it down to 0...
Well, Mr. Fame, are you ready to confess how you really feel?
What? What do you mean? I'm Bonny, the sweet, cute little bunny. I'm a rookie magician working hard to be just like my idol, Trissy. That's the character I'm supposed to be. Keep that up, Mr. Fame, and you're going to have the mental breakdown. Just let yourself be who you really are.
This is therapy, after all.
The two sides of you are fighting each other and doing your psychic harm. I can hear them, two distinct voices battling inside you. Shut your pie hole! You know nothing at all! I mean, you mustn't say things like that, or I might get flustered.
Mr. Fame, how long do you insist on maintaining the wolf in sheep's clothing act? We can't end this therapy session until you get real with us. Set the wild beast inside you free! Hello? Please tell me it's her.
Don't make me laugh. You don't know a dang thing about me. You wanna see who I really am? Fine, take a good look.
Whoa! Oh, Lord! Oh! What in the world? Sheep's clothes. Oh! Okay, that's a good reaction. Oh, thanks.
You got it all wrong. It's a rabbit suit I've got on. I'm not a wolf. I'm a blood-sucking vampire, a bat with fangs and wings.
Oh!
Eat! I think we just opened Pandora's box. I'm finally done with that goody two-shoes cottontail act. Feel free as a bat.
Ah! Defense! Your therapy session has taken a turn for the worse from the looks of it. There's a perfectly good explanation for this, isn't there, Miss Sykes?
Methinks I created a monster.
Yeah, this is where Sonic is freaking Science is going to. Okay.
We blew it. Hey, you lobster boy!
Who, me?
You think I'm glad Trixie is in trouble? That I think she's getting her just desserts? Well, guess what? You're right.
Does this mean you admit to wishing the defendant harm?
Well, the bat is out of the bag now. The mistake of mine was work of art. Thanks to my goof, poor little Trixie had to do all the bad hard physical labor.
When you say hard physical labor, what are you referring to?
Because of Mr. Hat's new position, Trixie had to move both of those huge stage lifts. They must have been so heavy. What a riot!
That's strange. Athena, could you please add that last statement to Bonnie's testimony?
Alright, I'll update the mood matrix with that new info. Hey Apollo, now there's a new inconsistency in her testimony.
Yeah, she'll finally slip up. So what do I do now?
Well, from this point onward, you just do what you do best. Find the contradiction and refute it.
Alright, I've got you now, Bonny the Fame. Back into it. Oh, what the heck? We're back to here. I guess. Okay. Okay. Info update. Oh, Lord! You know what serves her right? Thanks to that, she ended up moving the stage slip. Please tell me it's this one right here. We're down to 2. But before, I want to check. You know what serves her right? Thanks to that, she ended up moving the stage lifts. Please tell me it's this, cause she did not tell anyone about it. Thanks to that, she ended up having to move the testimony. Her testimony. I mean.
Objection!
It's her testimony. That doesn't make sense.
What? So you think I'm crazy now?
Yes. No, that's not the point I was trying to make.
But I don't hear you denying it.
Mr. Fame, allow me to repeat your statement. Thanks to that, she ended up moving to move the stage lifts.
That's right. And I still say that's just she deserves.
But how do you know? How did you know Miss Wright moved the stage lifts?
Huh?
According to her own statement, she didn't tell anyone that she had done so.
What?
So how could you possibly have known what she had done unless you saw her? You saw Miss Wright moving the lifts in the understage passage, didn't you? Okay, info update.
Okay.
But she was on stage though. That was the thing. Noise level 0. Bye-bye.
You did it, Apollo. Noise levels are at 0%.
But Mr. Justice, what did that mean? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Fame herself was under the stage where the victim was killed. And I hardly need to tell the court what that means. You are one artful liar, Mr. Fame, and one spectacular suspect.
Why, you shiny red lobster boy? You're saying I killed Mr. Rios?
I'm saying that's a possibility. What's more, I say you had a solid motive to frame my client for the murder as well.
Objection!
My apologies for raining on defense's merry revelry.
But you seem to have forgotten one very important point. Oh, really? The TV footage. As you can clearly see.
We already know that she's on the stage the whole time. What? There's a contradiction to that. Oh yeah! Ah! Crud. Yes, it's on red. There you go. Nope! I need to charge it. There we go.
You have just taken a long, senseless journey only to return to a starting line. The witness could not have been in the understage passage. Which means, the only one left who could have killed the victim is the accused. Ah!
Guess it's party's over.
But Mr. Fame knew something she couldn't have known unless she was under the stage. How do you explain that, Prosecutor Samari? It's quite simple. The accused must have told Mr. Fame about it, but then forgot.
Ha! Open those useless eyes of yours and take a good look at the footage. If Mr. Fame really was in the understage passage, it would mean she was on stage and understage at the same time.
You mean she was in two places at once? That does seem to be the only explanation that makes any sense.
It may be the explanation, but I'm not so sure about that sense part.
Then we'll just have to make it sense. Your Honor, the witness was both on stage and understage at the same time. That is the defendant's assertion. I've heard some illogical things come out of you before, but this is absurd. I'm sure you'll change your tune once you hear my reasoning, Your Honor. My gut tells me you're bluffing, but I'll bite. Very well, Mr. Justice. How do you explain the witness was in two places at once?
There were two Bonnies? She teleported? The Bonnie on stage was fake? We got two. We're gonna get penalized if we do this. So let's see. Where are we at? Trial day. What the heck? There were two bunnies. Yo, I guess that's why there were two bunnies. A purple color and a white one. There were two Bonnies, Your Honor. If that were the case, it would all make sense, wouldn't it? There were
Two of them?
I suspected you had a few screws loose, but now I see some are missing altogether. Is there a toolkit in the courtroom, Your Honor? I suppose 2, no, 3 screws to the head should right in his putrid brain. Very well. Bailiff, could you... No, wait! Please listen to my argument! Very well. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to at least give it a listen. As was argued earlier, Mr. Fane's shown in the footage the whole time. But at the same time, she was also watching Miss Wright in the understage passage. The only possible explanation is that there are two Bonnies. That almost sounds like it makes sense. What do you think, Prosecutor Sanmari? This humble servant of the Holy Mother is of the opinion that we should lose no time in replacing the fence many lost screws.
But Apollo, it goes against reality itself to say that one person is actually two.
But we don't have to be bound by reality after all. We're talking about magic here. So, if the Bonnie the Fame in the footage is the real Bonnie, then the Bonnie here on the witness stand is one who must have been understage. This Bonnie the Fame is our second Bonnie.
She is?
Say we call one in front of us Bonnie number 2. I believe I just have a piece of evidence to prove that Miss Bonnie number 2 exists. Then please submit your evidence, Mr. Justice. We have to go with the fingerprints.
Take that!
What's this?
During our investigation, we found a set of unknown prints on the coffin on the stage. These prints were most likely left during the course of the show. But they didn't match the prints of any of the people involved in this case. Oh yeah, freaking Emma says that even twins don't have the exact prints. I was not told of this.
Emma must have kept it from him.
So the question is, who could these prints possibly belong to? Mr. Fame, or should I say Bonnie number 2? These are your fingerprints, aren't they? Yeah!
Talk to them.
Enough of this foolishness. One person could not possibly be two. Those fingerprints could have been left, not only during the show, but at any time.
Objection!
It's not like you to lose your cool like that, Prosecutor Samadi. Yo, he can be in a freaking Smash game. And I'm sure you know that. Exactly when the fingerprints were made is not the main issue.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Justice?
The issue is, who do these unknown prints belong to? They're certainly not Bonnie the Fames. But what if they belong to the person standing right in front of us?
Oh, you mean Bonnie number 2 is the second Bonnie? Is that what you're implying?
It's preposterous to suggest that those prints belong to the witness. I say they must belong to some other unknown individual. Prosecutor Sanmati, can you really look at her and still say that?
What are you looking at? Take a picture. It'll last longer.
How could this be? If we check her prints, I'm sure they'll match the unknown set. Well, Bonnie, the prints that don't belong to the real you belongs to you, don't they? Bonnie number 2.
Witness, is what the defense has said true?
Fine, I admit it. The fingerprints are mine.
Then does that mean you aren't Bonnie the Fame?
What? Ridiculous!
Are there really 2 Bonnies?
Nope, there's only one Bonnie. That's because I'm Betty. Betty the Fame.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, it's time for a wondrous magic show. Gasp in amazement as the logomorphing illusionist performs her teleportation magic. Watch closely, it's showtime! Huh? Ah! Bruh!
What an amazing trick! The witness has suddenly split into 2 people!
It's not a trick. No gimmick to it either. We're simply twins.
What?
Twins?
So that's how the teleportation trick works.
Ever since our debut, I've had to hide or pretend I'm Bonnie. All cute and sweet and goody goody. All cute and sweet goody goody, I can't tell you how stressful it's been. But I don't have to hide anymore. That's right, our days of sneaking around are finally over.
Their cover is blown, but they actually seem pretty happy about it.
So which one of you is the nice Bonnie in the Fame we met during the dressing room? That would be me.
And the sharp-tongued Bonnie we saw with the raiding Raja on the stage was...
Hey, who are you calling sharp-tongued?
It's all starting to make sense now. Fingerprint results updated in the court record.
So, Mr. Justice, this changes the fact of the case rather dramatically, doesn't it?
It certainly does. During the show, it was Bonnie who was on stage the whole time. So Bonnie couldn't have committed the crime. So back there, but Betty on the other hand, who was on stage, did have the opportunity. Great.
Well, so we now have 2 suspects.
Hold it.
Wait just a minute there, Lobster Boy. I didn't do it. That's right. Betty might have foul mouth, but she never killed anybody. Hey! Who got a foul mouth here? Oh. Well, speak up! Speak up!
Hold it!
Why am I so turned on in this? Please, save your sibling squabbling for later! 2 twins? Oh my god, it's a fantasy. Betty! You must have been the interstage passage during the show. Otherwise, you could have known about the stage list being moved. So, what exactly were you doing there?
Fine, I'll testify. Anything to get off my back.
Okay.
Prosecutor Samai, Betty the Fame is ready to testify. What do you say?
Betty, you lied to this humble servant of the Holy Mother.
Hey, what else could I do? I could have blown our cover and ruined our magic act. Hehehe, besides, am I going to tell your Twilight Hell or whatever for being a liar?
You will indeed. However, it won't be after your death. Rather, I shall give you a taste of your punishment of this mortal coil. Interrogation hell.
Now then, Betty the Fame, please explain to the court. What exactly were you doing the stage?
Okay, today we'll be ending up today's episode right here. Again, I'm repeating the same thing as I did in the previous episode. Okay, so we're ending off today's episode right here, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure to hit that like button, comment, performance. If you're new, if you're like to see, click subscribe and Destruct 6 Team, and I'm signing out.